Guys, since the iPhone changed the game in the use of mobile devices back in 2007, people have been increasingly migrating to using their phones for just about everything on and off the internet. And for many prospective tenants in our communities, this is no exception. With 91% of tenants reading text messages within 3 minutes of receipt and 88 preferring to communicate via email, landlords and property managers can't ignore the shift in communication preferences. For many of us, communicating via a messaging app to our family and friends is the primary way we reach people, second only to making a voice call. Because of this trend, we as property managers should use this immediate and convenient channel to keep in touch with new and existing tenants. I would even go so far as to say this is a competitive advantage. Now, there are a handful of reasons why we would need to leverage this tech to keep in close contact with our tenant base, but I'm going to cover 4 reasons why us as property managers need to use these types of techniques to stay in communication with our tenants. Number one, the growing millennial and Gen Z demographic are driving up the rental market. So now, according to Pew Research, millennials are the largest generation in the US labor force, and they have surpassed the baby boomers as far as the largest living generation. Millennials are driving up the rental market month over month as they are much more mobile than previous generations. Now, to meet this demand, property managers really need to provide flexible ways to communicate with this demographic. Everything from text messaging to Facebook Messenger to WhatsApp. Additionally, you should use systems and technology that allow the resolution of issues and rent payments via a mobile device as well. Even more than millennials, the Gen Z demographic that grew up with this technology will become increasingly important as these two generations really start aging. It could even make the difference if they'll even sign up or even renew their lease. Okay? Number two, a faster response will give prospective tenants a competitive advantage. Today, we live in a world where we get groceries delivered to our homes in 1 hour, and Amazon is flying drones to people's houses to drop off toothpaste. All things being equal, tenants expect the same quick response from their property manager. The faster you're able to get a response to a tenant prospect, the more likely you'll be able to build rapport and some trust with them. And as I mentioned before, these days, millennials and Gen Zs, they respond to text messaging app over talking on the phone and usually read them within minutes of getting them. So emails are usually responded to within a 4 hour period. So text messaging and messaging platforms should really be your preferred method of reaching these prospects. Number three, you could do more in less time. The great thing about using this technology is that you can manage tenants and their prospects anywhere on the globe. Using text messaging technology, you're able to provide these people with an easy way to sign and renew leases, enter a trouble ticket along with pictures, maybe even send reminders of upcoming events in the community that you want to promote. All this efficiency means higher productivity and increased margins as well. If an emergency crops up, if the property manager can handle it, even if they're not in the office. There are many ways of communicating, and high flexibility is key. If you are spending less time taping notices to people's doors, you could be saving an entire workday depending on the size of the property. It's worth noting that there is no actual cost for using Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp, and there are text messaging services out there that you can actually use that without tying up your phone number. But additionally, there are platforms available that will allow you and your team to easily handle and track the various methods of communication if you have a large portfolio of properties. Number four, you can track all your communications. Now, using email and texting in the prospecting process will allow a property manager to process more leads and close more leases. If you go so far as integrating your messaging apps into your CRM, you're now able to set appointments to show units. You can keep notes on the prospect and answer all their questions all in one place and with a trail of what was discussed, right? Just like I alluded to in the previous point. It allows the property manager to track all the inbound leads and nothing gets lost. What's more, if the prospect wants to know how many units are available or what the cost of the rent is or how long the lease option is or whatever it is, you can quickly look it up and respond to them because all the information is right there in front of you. Using all this tech to immediately get back to a tenant is a competitive advantage that will set you apart from other communities and their communication styles right off from the start. Anyway, technology has changed the multifamily space and it's given the apartment community a new way to stay connected to tenants. With so many choices for a prospect to live, it's important for your property to stand out. Today's tenant wants to feel valued, and maintaining that easy communication is a priority for anybody looking for a new place to call their home. Email, messaging, and texting needs to be part of your marketing strategy and tenant retention plan. Without it, you're just going to fall behind. So if you're using this tech today, please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how you're implementing it, and also how what the response has been from your tenants as well. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And feel free to check out the Bulletproof Cash Flow podcast on iTunes or Stitcher, and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. We're putting up a lot of great material up there for you, and we're really looking to help you guys build a great deal of success in the multifamily space. Be great, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.